Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market's actual in-store opening was this past weekend. They actually had a free case tournament. 100 players came out to this bad boy, and we're going to talk about the top 8 deck lists from this event. Now let's dig on into this, shall Smash it, love the crap out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market's official opening was this past weekend, as we said, and we're going to go through the deck list. I would love to give you guys people's names for this, but deciphering these deck lists, the names and everything was so chicken scratch. We'll go with what we got. So the first place list here, I believe that this was already covered on Slim's channel, but this was the first place list. So POV, you are Super Poly the deck. It's what my friend was helping me put these together, named this, and I laughed so hard. So, what's his deck do? You activate this good card here, you laugh at your opponent as you just Super Poly away their entire board through, yes, Dragon Nether Soul. And then, you know, you got some other cool things going on here. But why this variant of all things? So, Mr. Boulder Drock here, actually a really good card. Gets recursion running, you can mess with your opponent's graveyard by converting everything to a stupid zombie monster. And, oh yeah, that means that since everything's a zombie in the graveyard, that means you can't remove those pesky tri-brigade monsters from the graveyard. Well, that's really good. So what ends up happening later on here? So, if you got Elder Black Awakening back here running, and you have the Golden Boy on the field, this stupid card just special summons any zombie monster from your hand or deck. So that now means we can bring out Boulder Drop, Glow Up Bloom. We get access to the whole shenanigans here with one card. Alright? Just because as soon as you see this card, you're good to go. So, you want to mess with TriBrigade players? Does this remind anybody of the days of when we were seeing Thunder running around? Because I feel like that's what this is now. I feel like we've reached the point back into the format now that if you don't want to deal with Thunder, you just play Zombie World. Which means that, could we see a recursion of zombies? I don't know. I'm kind of curious, because all it takes is one Dark Willow no more. A Zombie World touching down and an entire TriBrigade player's day is ruined. But yeah. Hey guys, that's the first place list. Not too shabby here. Now I believe, according to some of the comments I was reading, if I could put this together correctly, that this was in fact the second place list. I just know these are all top 8. Same thing. So what else we got here? So we're playing the 1 Stained Greaves. Haven't seen this in a hot while. Only 2 tour guides, by the way, in PK Fire. So we have 2 tech copies of Droplet, which is pretty cool. I also see here that this Mad Lad is playing, yes, 2 deck lockdowns in the side deck. Man, we just don't love fun here. Like, between this and zombies, like, if you're watching a finals here, and you're seeing zombies and PK knocking it out in the format where, you know, like, TriBrigade and Herald's, like, the best decks in the room, like, it's gotta be a complicated situation, man. I'm pretty sure just both duels were happy to be in the finals, but there's nothing too interesting that really goes nuts here. I do see that we're not playing, like, the Arc Rebellion package. I believe that this build is just more centralized around control. Also, I do want to say here that this is saucy. This Mad Lad is actually playing card destruction in his Phantom Knight BA deck. Think about how much advantage that you can get just by triggering this stupid card. You look at your opponent, you're like, oh, what do? I just get this free plus engine going here, and you just start capitalizing on advantage. So, this is the good stuff, honestly. I haven't seen this card see play in a hot while, so not too bad. Alright, next up here for Top Cut. Is this Zoo TriBrigade? Yeah, this would be Zoo TriBrigade. I see the... Gosh, man, we are going full out here. Hey, you don't need to worry about your opponent having a good time if you both can't have a good time. Is that what playing TC Boo in modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like? Because I feel like you just resolve this and you just start winning. Also, I've heard a general confliction with players going, well, should I really be playing Desires in the TriBrigade deck? Honestly, past turn 1, it doesn't really matter. I also know a few people have kind of started to cut the Stormwinds in terms of development. I don't think that this card is necessarily bad at all. I think you can build some boards and do what you want to do with this card and still be fine. But the TriBrigade Zoo package looks like it's pretty much the same as it's been. Also, this build just teched in the 1 Bear Broom. Didn't even need to go too crazy with this. So this card just literally fits into your strategy. No real problems. We're still playing the 1 Havasinginger. I've heard bad things about this card. People are like, hey, it's kind of poopy, but I see why you play it still. Next up, ooh, Hey, what happened to Dragon Link? So deck's kind of been getting punched in the face a little bit lately. It's kind of sad. So we have 2 copies of Chamber here. Alright, that's pretty simple stuff. We're on the 2 copies of Tidying. Okay, makes sense. We have opted for the Talents and Droplets here. Man. Well, I guess when the format has become that oppressive to you as a deck, you can't really do too much about it. Also maximizing on Starleash. Kind of feel like this card was pushed down at one point. Also 2 Noctivision. I know a lot of people that would say that only 1 is needed, but alright. So we're maximizing on a lot more of the results for this build. Okay, nothing else too crazy sticks out to me for this list. This deck has been streamlined for so long that it doesn't really surprise me all that much. So, alright, basic stuff going on here. Alright, next up. Ooh, hey, it's Scrap Raptor, the deck. So, for Scrap Raptor, we are only playing 2 of them. To be fair, we're on a 43 card build here. We're also playing 2 Prosperity. Hold on, I want to shuffle this. I want to see. You see, this is my luck. I always draw the refrigerator. Alright, like, you think playing Garnet was bad, I always draw the fridge. Story of my life. Double ult. Man, I must be garbage at this game, man. Like, double ultimate conductor? Okay, well, I've learned that I can't play Dinosaurs to save my life at this point in time. There's really nothing too crazy about this. I understand the 2 of here. This is perfectly fine in my opinion. The main deck Scythe has become way more of a standardized norm at this point. Like, so many builds are streamlining this at this point in time that it's not even funny. I don't know how I feel about 43 cards, all things considered. I guess at the end of the day, it's fine, but I don't know. I kind of feel like you're bulking down a little bit too crazy when you're hitting 43, but I guess you got a scrap package you got to play with, so totally makes sense. Next up, is this some Pure Zoo? So yeah, this is Pure Zoo. Okay, so Bunny Blast has become a norm at this point in time. We're playing 2 copies of Mystic Mine. Alright, the trap board is very standardized here. I guess when crap goes south, you just activate Mystic Mine from your deck on your opponent's turn and just deny them the basic chance to play the game. Also, I guess like in Pure, like, either you're doing what Herman's been trying to do all this time and is not even worry about playing the combo and just dedicate more for the macro DeFi, or I guess you try to play this for more of the grind game. But considering how fast today's modern era format is, like, this card isn't that grand. So, but I guess for a more streamlined event like this, I guess this makes sense. Alright, next up. Ooh, we finally got down to the fairy decks. So 2 Lancia, I've seen some builds trying to get cute here, and they're trying to play triple Lancia. I don't think that that's the way to go. Triple of this is absolutely fine. Double Ava, absolutely. Now, some builds are trying to play Draconius. I feel like this card is very opinionated. You do what you want with this. I think that this is absolutely fine as it is. Of course, we have our Millenniumized target here. Hey man, pay 1,000 to not let your opponent play the game. That's absolutely hilarious to me. Alright, outside of that, see, we're still doing the 1-1 split here. Yes. Who doesn't love being able to Zeus your opponent? Man, good frickin' times. Outside of that, ooh, actually, this is kind of cool. I see we're playing Prohibition here. Okay, alright, I like what I see here. Alright, alright. Alright, and then the last list we actually have for you guys here is... Oh, hey, it's more Herald, actually. I see we have Dark Rule No Mores here. Alright, gotta break those boards. This build is not playing the Draconis here. Actually, that's pretty important to note here. Well, once again, like I said, Draconis is player opinionated. Alright, you do whatever you want. This build's also got the Drolls here. I think 2 Avas become pretty streamlined as well. Like, I guess if you're opting to not do that, that's fine. We also have a Pointers down here on the side deck. This is an old classic from earlier in the format. We are also bulking down on double Mu Beta. The other build was only playing the 1-of here, which is fine. I also see here that we have the Insuffusion once again for the Millenniumize Restrict here. So, basic stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. All things considered, I like this. Alright? So, those are your top deck list out of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Market grand opening case tournament this past weekend, and man, oh man, am I excited to see what more will come out of this in the future. So guys, what do you think about these lists? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Check out YugiOhBlackMarket.com as usual. Of course, if you guys use MCOL40, you will save on your purchase, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool, awesome content. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out MCOL40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCOL40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.